Hey cousins, we're going rapid fire today. I'm going to give you some hot tips on just a few different kind of categories and items to look for when you're out at your thrift stores and your antique stores right now. The deals are out there still, guys. People have been dropping stuff off after Christmas. Go get them treasures. Go get them now.
Rusty's Hot Tips.
Folks, at the Goodwill, I can buy ties for $1 a piece, and they oftentimes get me 10 times my money back or more. In this case, we've got brands you should look for like Giorgio Armani, Tommy Hilfiger, Ralph Lauren, Wembley. We've got vintage ones. The Executive Shop. This is a one from a local department store that's no longer around. Brooks Brothers, guys. These some of these brands can really get you some good money. And then the bizarre ones like Fish. We got ones here for this has got like a bunch of food on it. This one's like cards, like playing poker and stuff. Florida State Seminoles. There's all kinds, guys, that can sell out there. But for $1, I'll sell these for anywhere between $14, probably, and $20 a piece. Be on the lookout. I'm always on the lookout for certain names like Hot Wheels, Red Line cars, or even old Tonka vehicles. Sometimes the erector sets. There's all kinds of stuff that came out back in the 50s, 60s, and even earlier than that are still pretty highly collectible. Tonka, the name, carries a lot of clout with it. This is a little trailer. It's a stable that would have carried a horse in it. This didn't cost all that much money. Definitely going to make something on it. $2, guys, that's a steal. And I'll tell you what, especially if they come with pieces that are made of plastic like this top here, when it's not cracked or damaged, really can bring the money. This one probably alone would bring $20-some without the plastic top. My guess is this could command $30, maybe even $40 on eBay to the right buyer. Keep a lookout for these vintage toys. Anytime I come across sealed action figures, whether they're from specifically movies, TV shows, maybe wrestling, maybe they're characters from cartoons, it does not matter. I pick them up. When they're sealed and they're vintage, I get them. Whenever people collect these things, kind of the best case scenario is something that is unused and unopened. And so these two here from Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Beyond the Final Frontier, these things just cost a couple of bucks a piece. They're not going to command high money, maybe $14 to $16 a piece, but that's still 6-7 times your investment. You're not going to get rich off of that, but every once in a while you'll come across something that's real valuable, and you'll know to be looking for it. In the world of collectibles, folks, there are some mainstay names that are pretty much timeless when it comes to collectability. We're talking about things like Coca-Cola. We're talking about Star Wars. We're talking about Disney World, Disneyland, or Disney-related things. Mickey Mouse, guys, this one, I can tell from the label, is quite old. My guess is this is a roughly a 1950s character. It's not the really old one from the 40s, possibly the 60s, but definitely 60s were before. It's intact entirely. It's not too dirty. The buttons are still on there. This is going to be a $100 or more item, and you can find these sometimes for $5-10 at thrift stores. People don't necessarily care or know how old they are. Keep a lookout. They made all kinds of different types of things to promote movies back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and even today. But you'll find all kinds of things, promotional books, studio photographs of the actors and actresses. You'll find comic books, you'll find action figures, and in this case, a color and activity book. This is from Star Trek. It's unused. It is a coloring book for Star Trek. This is from 1978. It says Paramount Pictures. Keep a lookout. Sometimes you can find this stuff at thrift stores, guys, for next to nothing, $1 or less. And these things can be $14, $18, $20 or even more a piece, especially if they're unused like this one is. Vintage studio photos from motion pictures can sell for really decent money. This one right here is from Raiders of the Lost Ark, and it's Indiana Jones there, staring down a snake like he's not afraid of nothing. And then you got him right here. Man, the manliness, just the shirt open, the torn pants from the Temple of Doom. You can find these sometimes, guys, even out at thrift stores for not much money, and there are people who collect these from certain movies. Keep a lookout. Folks, I was just at the Goodwill, and I was looking for something. On my way out, I passed this. It's a parka brand. It's a Extreme Cold Weather Generation 3 Layer 7. This is a size medium long. This is a military issue, insulated, heavily insulated parka coat. Really awesome, and it is brand new, folks. It still has the tag on the bottom of it here. I paid $6.49, and believe it or not, the last one in medium size that sold brand new on eBay, $250. So I threw that sucker up for the same price. I'm hoping that I'll sell this within 24 hours. Wish me luck, and keep an eye out for this kind of thing. The deals are out there.
Beat-o, boop, boop, let's go make some money. Rusty, Rusty, Rusty